All right, hello, my name is Kyle Verrette, and
Hi, I'm Kelly Ferreira. I'm a freshman forward on the women's ice hockey team. I'm from Falmouth, Mass.
so Kelly, at what age did you put on your first pair of skates?
I was 8 years old when I put my first pair of skates on.
Who introduced you to hockey?
My brother did. He played hockey all his life, and he introduced it to me when I would go watch his games and stuff.
Is that how you were attracted to the sport?
Yeah, I kind of liked how when I watched him that when someone would score, everyone would just hug each other. So I was really intrigued by all of that. So.
That's good. What was it like growing up playing hockey in your hometown?
My hometown, it was a really big hockey town. So, everyone, that was the big sport in Falmouth. So everyone kind of loved it. So there were a lot of people, there were a lot of parents at our games. A lot of our friends came and supported us. So it was really nice to have that in Falmouth.
Which other sport did you play?
I played soccer and softball in my hometown.
So obviously hockey was your
Yeah.
favorite. So have you ever been injured?
I have. I've been injured in other sports, but I actually just got injured this past weekend against Salve Regina. I'm concussed right now. I'll probably be out for a week or so.
So when did you realize hockey was your sport? When?
Probably after I won my first state championship with a select team I was on. I felt like a really good family connection there. So I felt all these teams, my sisters or my best friends, and so I really felt I want to stick with hockey forever. I could care less about soccer and softball. It'll be fun to play those sports, but hockey is the one I want to play forever.
Yeah, it showed the team bond.
Yeah.
Did you follow any professional teams?
Yeah, I always follow the Bruins just because, obviously, from Massachusetts. The Chicago Blackhawks I'm a big fan of, and the Washington Capitals, too, as well.
Were there any players that you idolized on the Bruins? Or?
Yeah. Well, my favorite hockey player is Alexander Ovechkin. He's on the Washington Capitals.
Yeah.
Patrick Kane, I'm a big fan of his, too. And for the Bruins, my favorite Bruins player was always Mark Savard, and then he retired after his bad injury. But I've also loved Patrice Bergeron and Tyler Seguin, too. So.
Until Tyler Seguin got traded.
Traded, yep.
What was your favorite hockey memory?
My favorite hockey memory was probably the state championship we won in high school. It's close to the national championship that we won with my select team, but the state championship we played at TD Garden, so that was pretty cool. Yeah,
really great experience.
Pretty neat to play there and win a state championship. We won in overtime, so big game. It was a thriller throughout the rest of the game. So.
When did you first start thinking about playing hockey in college?
Probably right when I had my first season done. I really started thinking I want to play college hockey. I've always dreamed about going to Boston College and playing there. So obviously that didn't happen. Wasn't I kind of came to realization that's probably not going to happen. So then I kind of just realized as I was getting older gonna play college hockey, gonna find a school that's good for me and I can play there. So and I found Nichols.
What was the strongest influence in your choice to come here?
My strongest influence was, the hockey team was definitely one. I really liked Coach Will Brown. He's a really nice guy. I met some of the girls on the team, and they were really fun to be around already, and now I love them. They're like family to me already. And then I really like how small the school is, so it's good that I not only just know the girls hockey team, I know a lot of people around the campus too.
Yeah, due to hockey.
Yeah.
You are from North Falmouth, Massachusetts, so is Nichols a well-known school around there?
Actually, one of the men's ice hockey players is from Falmouth as well, Barry O'Neill. He's a senior this year, and I graduated with his sister, and we're actually close. Our parents are friends, and I'm friends with Maddie, so they talked to me a lot about Nichols. They're it's a great school, you should go visit it, and I think him and I are the only two that went there from our town, but people now know about it. They have 2 kids that play hockey there, so they know about it.
When you first visited, what was your first impression on Nichols campus?
I fell in love with it the first time I came. I told my dad right away, I was this is the school I want to go to. I loved how small it was. Coach Brown gave me a nice tour of the rink and stuff, and I just really liked it. I liked the campus. I liked the people. It was really nice.
What was your first initial impression?
That this is the place I want to be. I wanted to come here for the next 4 years.
What differences did you notice when you started playing college level hockey?
It's much more physical, obviously. a lot of bodies are flying, and it's a much faster pace, so you just got to adjust to that as quickly as you can.
How quickly did you adapt? You're still in an adapting process.
I'm still in an adapting process. Obviously, with the physicality, gotta keep my head around, make sure I don't get hit anywhere. But it'll come along. There's a lot of freshmen, so it'll come along.
Yeah, your teammates helping you.
Yes, definitely.
Do you have what was your pregame routines before coming to Nichols? How has it changed? Any?
I've changed some of my pregame routines. I'm a really big superstitious person, so had a lot of those, and I still do continue some of them here. But obviously, some of them I can't continue here. There's certain food that I would eat, and then now I don't because I don't have a oven to cook the certain food. Yeah. So I do have some, but I continue some still here.
Do you want to share any superstitions?
Superstitions. At home I always had mac and cheese before every game. I always tape my stick before every single game. I like to be the last one on the ice during the warm-ups. I always stand on the right side when we do the national anthem and stuff. So.
Well, since you're a freshman, how was it being a part of the hockey team? Help you meet new people?
It's helped a lot because obviously the upperclassmen, they're really nice. They're helpful. When you're sitting down in the dining hall, they'll always come over and sit with you, and maybe their roommates will come sit with you, and then when you're hanging out with them, they'll introduce me oh, this is so-and-so. And so you already meet people through the upperclassmen, so it's really nice that they're there to help you.
How much traveling is involved with being on the team?
We actually hadn't had an away game yet. We have our first away game this weekend. We have to go to UMass Boston, which is only an hour and a half, and then we have to go to Castleton on Saturday, and that's a 3.5-hour drive. So there's a lot of time consuming, obviously, from travel and stuff. We have to go to Norwich one time, we have to do an overnight there because we have to go to UNE, and then we go to Norwich, and then we come back. So it's a 7-hour round trip. So we pick in a hotel and just staying there. So it does involve a lot of traveling. Even just going to our home rink, it's a 40-minute drive. So is
it hard to since you're traveling and you're away from college? Is it hard to catch up on your schoolwork?
No, not really. Coach, he sets a certain study hall hours on Tuesday, and the girls are really good about hey, if you need help, come to the ARC. We have a few tutors on the team, so they're really good about that. So.
Does I know you're only freshman, so you never really played many games yet since it's early in the season. But do you know if Nichols has a college rival?
I believe Salve is definitely one of them who we just played. That game was a little feisty. There's a lot of little battles and things said. Salve Endicott. They're big games. Salve knocked them out of tournament last year, so they've always wanted to get back at them, and hopefully we can next time we play them.
What is the best memory you've had any time in Nichols?
So far, honestly, the whole hockey experience is really fun. They're really nice girls. They're completely different from the other teams I've played on. They're so welcoming and nice. So the whole hockey experience, just in general, I would say is probably my favorite part about school so far.
What is the biggest goal academically or athletically that you want to accomplish before you leave Nichols College?
Academically, I would
or athletically.
Okay. Well, academically, I just like to get high honor roll once in my life, and then athletically, I would like to get a championship ring.
So good luck on the rest of your season, and thank you for stopping by.
Thank you very much.